Have any of you ever had to keep a secret? Sure you have. Well, I've had to keep a lot of secrets for a lot of decades, and I'm so glad I don't have to keep them anymore. You see, the secrets that I've kept are about my uncle, namely Albert Einstein, and the 5 years I lived with him as a little boy from 5 to 10 years old. I know what the world doesn't know about Albert Einstein, and let me tell you, it's all in the book. All you have to do is flip any of the pages, and you'll see how human and genuine and simplistic my uncle was. You see, when everybody's looking for Albert Einstein way up in the sky, he wasn't there. He was right down on terra firma, a very basic, common sense guy. In fact, here's a little story to give you an idea, and it is funny. Since my uncle walked down the street, it was later on that I found out why he likes to walk in the street. He always looked at his notes, and he loved these composition notebooks, just like the kids bring to school. And I'd hold his hand. I was nearest the cars, and he knew nobody was going to hit him. He knew that. Well, what he did on the outside of his house is he painted his door red, bright red. And on each side of the door, there were activated lights. When the sun went down, the lights would come on. Now, who do you know, frankly, who paints their door fire engine red and has activated lights? So I asked Uncle one day, why? Why did you do that? Stevie, I couldn't possibly miss my house this way. And that was my uncle. You see, he wasn't up there in the sky. He was so basic that it's really not funny. You know, out of 5 years with my uncle and all the times we went to the pond, I felt so privileged. On one occasion, you know, and in the book, I make it very clear, no matter what page you turn to be trusted by my uncle was a privilege. In 1929, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for work in the atomic energy field. And as you know, he created the atom, he split the atom, and created fusion. That's why we have 2 atomic bombs and we ended the war. And that's another story. Any page you flip to in this book, my uncle had to live with so many nightmares, it's not funny. On one occasion to the pond, folks, I never saw my uncle cry, but he did. He was so upset. I would say, Uncle, why are you crying? And he would say, Stevie, you're the only one I can cry to. There are 4 nightmares I live with every day. And I tell those nightmares in this book. The nightmares that were made for him to live with, that the world doesn't know. And I feel so fortunate that this many years has gone by that I finally decided to tell the world about Albert Einstein, my uncle, who I love very much and miss every day of my life.